I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to ask you guys to smash the like button for me, subscribe to the channel, jump in right into the market. Today in crypto, Bitcoin pullback and now bounce. What the bulls do not want to see here, we have to talk about this. Also, I've got a gem pick on Kucoin for you coming up, and a coin that's been amazingly hot is about to go parabolic if this plays out. And I've got the setup for you close to the end of the video. Reminder, I'm giving away $500 in Bitcoin. I'm actually going to change it up. It's going to be a lot easier for me just to do like one giveaway every month. And so we're going to do it at the end of the month. So there's 2 weeks left in this month. So I'm going to give away $1,000 at the end of this month. All right. So next month we'll do $2,000. All you have to do for a chance to win, subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Boom, free Bitcoin. Let's go. Bitcoin daily chart. So yesterday, the daily candle closed below the 200 simple moving average. And now the bulls do not want to see a bearish retest of this 200 simple. So essentially, it happened here where you had this move to the downside by the bears taking control and then a bullish engulfing candle. Can this happen again, right? Do shorts get completely wrecked here? Or do we see a bearish retest and downside continuation? So we're going to dive deep into this in the video. Stay tuned to the end. This is the Bitcoin 4-hour chart. We talked about this is the ceiling. This is the ceiling. Until the bulls can break above the ceiling and make it the new floor, these price targets, 51,000, 53,000, won't play out. This rising wedge pattern that we broke down from, which is not a good sign, and potentially, is this going to be a bearish retest? So we're going to talk about what the bulls have to do to avoid more downside to these support levels here. 42,000 would be huge buying opportunities. These are all buying opportunities. If this happens, you definitely want to load up. So this support level here, or 40,500. These are buying opportunities. Altcoins, bitcoins, etc. Bitcoin 2-hour chart. You see, we had this double top yesterday, confirmed, and you have this huge move to the downside. Now, you got this rising wedge, and I said in group, the only thing that can have all these downside targets down here, the only thing that can negate or invalidate these targets would be the price action breaking back up into this channel. Now, you still have this double top, right, where this double top level is right here. So the bulls need to push higher and break back into the pattern, the rising channel, and then back above this $46,000 level and retest it and continue higher to just negate all these bearish ideas short term, right? Bitcoin needed to hold this level yesterday and it didn't. You had this pullback. Altcoins got hit hard because of Bitcoin dominance. We're going to talk about that. I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. This person turned $1,200 into $18,000. I can't believe this. This person hit 200,000 euros just now, started with 13,000 euros. This person just hit the 7-figure club. $1 million in crypto, life-changing money. This is the biggest financial opportunity of our lifetime. You have to be in the right coins. I'll make sure you're in the best, most profitable trading setups, period. You do not want to look back at this opportunity a year from now and say, oh man, I wish I would have made the most of it. Right now, if you go to the website, cryptorev.net, pay with cryptocurrency, you get 50% off if you pay for 6 months or if you pay for the year. With the year, you get an additional month for free. If you do want to pay with a card month to month, there is a monthly credit card option. If you look in the description of this video, there's a link to take you directly to the website. Look, these are some of the recent setups we've had. 46%, 233% out of Luna. We're going to talk about Luna today. We talked about it yesterday. We're going to talk about Sol today. We talked about it yesterday. I got follow-ups on all our entry ideas that had tremendous amounts of upside. Lena up 57, 28, 88, 29, 32, 27, 26, 29, 36 in a short period of time. This was front. We're going to talk about retest in this video because if you understand this idea, you will make a ton of money in this market. August the 6th, I talked about front. It started pumping right as I was making the video. And I said, listen, don't give up on it. You can still get this pullback and retest in continuation higher, right? These things pump and then they retrace. So here's front now, 80% gains. And here you have that. Here's that huge pump. and then it pulled back to the same level, actually got even a better entry, this support retest, and then took off for 80% gains. You've got to nail these retests. Huge. Now, Bitcoin dominance. Whenever you see a double bottom, I mean, think about what the altcoins did over the last 16 hours, right? Double bottom, and then boom. Bitcoin dominance shot up, Bitcoin pulled back. Even though it was pulling back, money was still flowing into Bitcoin. Worst case scenario for the altcoins. So the altcoins got hit twice as hard as normal, right? So now this is retracing. And so we're looking at some of these altcoin setups for entry. Let's go. This is C98 gem pick from yesterday, August the 17th. 11,000 people saw this. 11,000. Gave the explainer to you guys, talked about how it was already moving. Boom, C98, 32% profits in a day. Are you serious? Even got, look at this retest. Like, these are the best entries. Retest, boom. Well, all the buyers are sitting right here talking about the same thing we're talking about right now, because this is how they're trained to trade. This is how they know that this is one of the best ways to trade is buying the retest, okay? Luna, I talked about this with you guys yesterday. I posted it in group last night. I feel like you guys miss a lot of the content because I'm able to keep the group updated continually. Like, it's just constant, right? Never stops. And so, you know, Bitcoin started pulling back, and I'm like, hey, watch Luna and Sol for retests of all-time highs. So here's your all-time high for Luna. You got this pullback, support pullback, good entry, up 24% in one day, just based on these ideas. And I'm posting reminders like, hey, watch this, pay attention to this, watch this. So the key is to zoom in to like the 15-minute time frame or 5-minute time frame, and you can nail these pullbacks. You can nail these retests on the shorter term time frames. This is a really good way to nail your entries. Don't get stuck on the lower term time frames, but I mean 20 now up to 28, 29% gains. This is one of my favorite ways to trade, is have money on the sidelines, throw chunks of money at these oversold bounces and these support retests. Sol. Let me tell you about Sol. Man, listen, there was this oversold bounce right here. See this big wick? I got about 6 or 7% gains. Essentially was looking for entry on this pullback. But what happens is you're trading against other people. They're trying to obviously compete against you. So in an order book, when you have everybody stacked on top of each other, right? You never always use like odd numbers, right? When you're placing these orders, right? Where you're waiting, and you don't want to be stacked on everybody else. It's like waiting in line at Disney World. You just get picked in order, right? So what you do is you front run them. You buy at a slightly higher price, and that's what happened here. So my order actually didn't get filled, but Sol took off, I think 30% on this one. But if you understand, yeah, 34% gains based on this idea. On this infographic, just reminds you that prices do not always make it back exactly to the breakout level. When trying to get on a retest, you may consider allowing a margin of error in case the exact level is not retested. Well, I went to bed. I wasn't watching it. Otherwise, I would have bought. You can also use a strategy where you scale in, you average into your position to establish. Anytime there's a pullback, obviously you kind of increase your buys, which we've talked about that. So just to explain this, the daily candle closed down here previously, May 18th. Okay, so there's all the buys were stacked right here. Well, the 1 hour candle closed right here, so there was a ton of buys here too. But everybody front run. They said, hey, we're going to pay a little bit higher price so we can get in on this move. And they got in on 34% gains. I nailed Luna. I missed Sol. I got in on this. I made like 6 or 7% on a oversold bounce here. But the point is, you're trading against other people. It's like a game. They're trying to take your profits before you do. Right? They're trying to front run you. This is AXS. This thing is going parabolic. And so parabolics, you have these bases. And so the biggest, fastest gains come towards the end, right? When this thing goes completely parabolic. Now, I'm wondering, are we going to get a possible retest? Bitcoin has to cooperate, right? I posted this setup and it was taking off yesterday and we were waiting on this retest. So you're watching AXS the whole time. You're watching AXS, you're watching Bitcoin, and you're cheering for the bulls to continue to pump this price higher because AXS is going to follow, right? So this is the retest idea for AXS. If you're new to trading and you're not amazing at this, start with small amounts, right? GEM, pick of the day on Kucoin. This thing is ready to rock. Let's go. MTV. Essentially, I mean, you guys know this one. Double bottom, baby. Double bottom, W pattern. Okay, but it hasn't reached breakout level yet. Right, so immediately I'm looking for these gains, and then you could see 83% gains over time. These small caps are just starting to bottom. They haven't taken the MTV when it starts breaking all-time highs. Right, the money flows down. Right, first into Bitcoin, and then you start to see the large caps moving and the mid caps moving, but then the money trickles down into the small caps. So when these small caps start to run, you're going to see. And think about it: when MTV is breaking all-time high, this thing will be up ridiculous amounts. Right, so if we zoom in at this 1 hour chart, you can see you've got this like double bottom and then this bull pennant. It's starting to move now, some volumes coming in, but again, like we talked about, there's a bigger pattern right here, this huge double bottom. Right, this is just the beginning. I mean, obviously the beginning was down here. This just so happened to be, you guys see it, double bottoms. Dude, double bottoms are amazing. Amazing reversal patterns, right? Double bottom and then double bottom, and here we go, bull pennant, MTV ready to blast off. Gem pick on Kucoin. Let's go. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.